Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some different and most beautiful ideas of upcycling woods material or wooden upcycling decor ideas. So, dear audience, in real upcycling, also known as creative reuse, is the process of transforming byproducts, waste material, and useless or unwanted product into new material. And when we talk about an upcycling or recycling, if we talk about upcycling, then the material which we move from one place to another by an easy manner or by an easy way. And recycling means when a material in which we use in a wooden material, and if a flower we can use in woods, then we exchange it with the usable material like as a for beautifulness of flower. When we use it are new flowers making a maybe a plastic or other, we can reuse or recycle from old material. So dear audience, what is upcycling woods? It can be a question which arise in our mind. Then the answer is that the upcycling refers to recycling something into an items of much higher value than the original. So turning discarded and originally cheap wood pallets into table and bookcases is certainly a case of upcycling. Bookcase made from pallets is another case of upcycling and reclaimed furniture. So, dear audience, many other questions arise in our mind, like as what does upcycle decor means, or what is the concept of upcycling, or what is the upcycling design, or what is the main purpose of upcycling, and can a wood be upcycled? It is also a question. What is upcycle wood furniture? Why is it called upcycle? There many questions arises in our mind when we talk about upcycling. So when a question arises in our mind, what does upcycle decor means? We can we can describe that upcycling, also known as creative reuse, is the process of transforming by products waste material, useless or unwanted products into new materials or product perceived to be of greater quality, such as artistic value or an environmental value. But when we talk about its purpose or its objective, then we a answer of that question that it can be for decoring purpose, like as decoring our home, decoring our house, because upcycling is moved from one place to another, then it is a beautiful purpose from one place to another. Decoring our house, decoring our rooms, decoring our sitting rooms, decoring our garden or garden walls or home walls. Different purpose we can use it for welcome to our friends, welcome to our dearest person, like as a relatives, cousin, and cousins, children, and it can be a used as a toy of baby or for enjoyment of our baby or enjoyment of our friends or the enjoyment of our relatives or a beautiful cheap, we can say it can be very cheap from one place to another, not a heavy machinery. We can't use in it, but a lower costly machinery, or by hand we can upcycle from one place to another. So, dear audience, one question is what is a concept of upcycling? Much it is a much interesting. It is process many refers to as upcycling, which upcycling that defines this week the act of taking something no longer in use and giving it a second life and new function. In doing so, the finished product often becomes more practical, valuable, and beautiful than what is previously was. So, upcycling, if we talk upcycling design, that the principle of upcycling is to transforming materials into products of equal or higher quality in fashion. This means revaluing what the industry considered textile waste by prolonging the textile life through creativity, turning them into a new design. Dear audience, when we talk about a wooden made recycled item, then it can be a beautiful answer. It can be a uh, low or low weight, a small weight, um, we can say that it is smart by carrying from one place to another, and it is a low weight instead of metal making material, metal flowers, or metal flowering pot, or metal other different usage in metal. Metal can be heavy, but could be heavy, but woods is a low weight, and it is easy from carrying from one place to another, and it can be a we can say less temperaturable, means it can absorb the temperature, but metal cannot absorb the temperature. And many other benefit of it can be a cutting easily by an axe, but metal not can be an axe. It can be use heavy machinery for cutting the metals, but it can be a low cost. So dear audience, what is the main purpose of upcycling? I also describe in my video. But upcycling is a practice of creating a usable product from waste or unwanted item, or adopting an existing product in some way to add value, like as a flower. When it can be bad, or it can be a damaged, then other flowers or other plants, we can use it in a beautiful manner. The purpose of upcycling is to reduce waste and improve the lifespan of the resources used. It can be less resources because uh, there are small resources or some resources which we can use by growing a plant, by growing a flower, or many other. So, uh, reusing planks of woods to create furniture or garden addition is a popularly way for people to save woods from landfill. So recycle or upcycle wood from construction or other sector is used to create building material, horse, poultry bedding, play areas, surfaces, panel board, feedstock, and artificial plant and artificial flowers and other artificial ceramic usage. We can use it. And if we talk about upcycling of furniture, such as, for example, the transformation of used wood into furniture, art pieces, or architectural element, it can be also used. If we, the term upcycling was coined, if we saw the history, dear audience, in 1994 by German engineer Rainer Pries, recycling at the time diminished or upcycling diminished the value of old or used products. So he suggested new value must be added instead, leading to the mentioned term of upcycling of woods. So upcycling is advantageous because it reduces waste and stop old items from filling up landfill sites. So mass production and consumption means that our trash piles are ever growing, and the more landfills we create, the more we are polluting the earth, so water and air. Dear audience, my some dear audience, question me. that is upcycling an art. Upcycling woods and art. Yes, upcycling art is essentially the practice of repurposing recyclable waste in order to turn it from something that is unwanted to create a piece of genius. So this may involve, for example, cleaning out empty bottles and bottle caps to create a sculpture items for some kind of so as woods woods and a woods cap to create a sculpture of items or some kind of other than uh, different valuable questions. So if we talk about what is interesting, what is interesting upcycling woods. So interesting thing is upcycling reduces the need of raw material because it reuse product or reuse a wooden product by prolonging the lives of old materials, so component and products, and using less energy to extract, process, create, or recycle them. So upcycling have lower carbon dioxide emissions. So the beautiful colors and beautiful uh, different painting, we can use it in different wooden material by making a tattoo or by making any other different design, we can use it. So dear audience, what is an upcycling brand? It's also a question. Or what is upcycling ingredient, or how to decorate old wooden furniture. We also describe it's wooden furnished in a variety of tones, and decorate with mixed wood furniture by choosing additional accent pieces that have a similar undertone, even if the finish is much lighter or darker. So then try the scheme together with neutral paint color and natural materials. So, if we talk about its ingredient, the Upcycle Food Association defines upcycling food as those that use ingredients that otherwise would not have been consumed by humans or procured and produced using verifiable supply chain and have a positive environmental impact. So, upcycling offers an opportunity to reduce food waste, create new source or other different sources we can use it. So, if we talk about its brand recipe, then upcycling refers to the process of improving an existing product by modifying it in way and makes it appealing to consumer. So, in turn, by extending the life of existing products, upcycling would promote both sustainability and circular economy. So, dear audience, the wooden process in which date invented in the noughties, he saw the upcycling concept incorporated by William and MC Donagh and Michael Bernagort in their book Cradle to Cradle. So, dear audience, I think that my video and my idea and my different wooden concept are much interesting, much beautiful, and much inspired you, and you can easily make them in a beautiful for the purpose of beautifulness. So, and for the purpose of carrying from one place to another. So, dear audience, if my video and my idea inspired you much, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video. So, thank you very much, guys. Once again, I also thank you very much.